What do you think is running through the mind of Bill Belichick today?
I don't think like a genius, so I'm just going to have to. I'm going to have to try to think like a genius.
Dumb it down for us, Dan.
Yeah, I'm going to. Hold on, my 24-year-old girlfriend is trying to get my attention here. I don't know how you could come away from that going, hey, we're kind of close, or it's not as bad, or I don't know how you go in and talk to those kids after that. Because normally a coach, when you have one of those games, it's you can rally the troops or you can yell at them. And I don't know if he's really capable of doing either. And I just wonder, how do you motivate? Because it felt like those kids quit in the third quarter. And when you're coaching professionals, they're getting paid. I mean, they're professionals. They're older. These are 18, 19, 20-year-old kids. And I still wonder how he connects with them. I think that's going to be the big challenge is, what is the message I can send to these kids? We play Charlotte. That we've got Charlotte coming up, and we got to have a good performance. And I don't know how I can't imagine a rah-rah speech with him. And I think that's what kids kind of respond to. Professionals roll their eyes. But if you're 19 years of age and you go, okay, here it comes, and Bill gives you the, we got to just tackle better and block better, and we'll be better. Okay, all right, let's go out and get him. These kids are going to go, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's my leader? That's the guy I wanted to play for? And I would be curious if he can hold their attention for an entire season. Because I don't know about you, but I got kids a little older than that, and it's hard to keep their attention. And I think that'll be Bill's biggest challenge.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
They got pumped.
That's pumped.
Yeah. It was really ugly. Really ugly. Michael Jordan's there, Lawrence Taylor, you're on ESPN. It's the only game going, right? Like it was a huge
all
platform.
All they're focusing on is the girlfriend.
I know, but were they supposed to
sideline?
win that game, though? That there was something said of, during the telecast where if they win the games they were supposed to, they might be okay. Was that one of the games really they were supposed to win? I don't think so.
No, because TCU is a solid program. They were favored in the game, although you would never know that from ESPN's coverage. It was 98% Belichick in North Carolina, and I kept watching. I watched an hour pregame, and I kept going, please say something about TCU. Please say something about TCU, because they were setting themselves up for what exactly happened last night. Is you made it seem like this is a foregone conclusion that Bill's going to win this game, and TCU's probably going, nobody interviewed us, nobody cares. All right, we'll go out and show them, and they did. They humiliated them, and I was wondering about that approach. It was all Belichick all the time, and then you look up and somebody's down the sidelines for 75 yards.
Yeah, it was really ugly, really ugly, and he's larger than life. It's Bill Belichick in college, and he's wearing the same clothes, and he's trying to do the same stuff, and it's not going to translate when you don't have talent. And you're, like you said, Dan, you're dealing with kids, and now these other programs, we always hear bulletin board material. That was the definition of it last night.
Take a run at him.
Yes, go in there and embarrass this guy, and it's going to be on Hulu, and it's going to, ESPN's going to be there every single week. And at some point, that's going to come to an end, because if the team isn't good enough, Bill Belichick on his own is not compelling enough.
Right.
We saw that after Brady left and the Pats stunk. No one really cared what Bill was up to. You got to win to be Bill Belichick. Yeah, I mean, that applies to everyone, right, Dan? I mean, if you don't win, you got to be. There's got to be more to it.
70 new kids, 70 transfers, recruits. That's impossible to gather all of them together, and you have a short amount of time in the off season, and have them kind of galvanize, and then go out there. But I think the bigger issue was, Belichick's famous for his adjustments, right? Oh, man, he'll make halftime adjustments. He didn't make any adjustments. And that was what was really surprising, because I kept thinking, all right, third quarter, he'll fix this. He'll shore this up a little bit. And then he didn't. It got worse. And that was probably the biggest surprise. This isn't the NFL. You have to factor in, the hash marks. There's so much more space out there, whereas in the pros, the hash marks are closer, and you don't get exposed if your guy's not the fastest team on the field. In college, if you're not, sideline to sideline fast, then these teams take advantage of you. And the way Bill played like he was coaching in the NFL with his defense, and TCU built to, play college offense, took advantage of that.